The atmosphere's really building for this game. And Pete, what do you think first of all? It's a big crowd that's building, isn't it?
Yeah, Featherstone have brought a fair few over from Yorkshire, and it's going to be a really interesting game with them in third place and the Centurions in fourth. But after last week, Leigh will be high on confidence, 60 plus points against Keighley, so it'll be a very interesting game.
And a couple of team changes different from last week as well. I noticed Anthony Nicholson slotted in at scrum half this time.
Yeah, well, we only saw it on Thursday, the team run, but obviously spotted Nico in at 7, so I hope he has a good crack, because he's deserved a few more games, to be fair. He's just been a bit unlucky, because obviously me and Ryan's at a bit of form at 6 and 7, so that puts Bob back in his best position at 9 and Penk his best position, which is off the bench, personally for me. Starts running teams ragged. And
is Greg McNally getting lonely out there with the members of the Wolfpack sat up here?
Oh, I don't know. See, I've tried drawing every crew, me. I'm in Vet's team, which is me, Stu Little, Rob Parker, and I'm in Wolfpack with young lads, so I think I'll stick with old lads, especially while I'm on sideline.
Pete, in all seriousness, it's a big top of the table clash, this one. Run us through the two sides, would you?
Yeah, no problem. Featherstone go with Ian Hardman at fullback. On the wings, it's Will Sharp and Tommy Saxton. Frankie Mariano and Greg Worthington are in the centre. Jack Bussey and Liam Finn are standoff and scrum half respectively. The front three is Steve Crossley, Ben Kay and Anthony England. And the back three is James Lockwood, Tim Spears and Matty Dale. And on the bench today for Featherstone, Andy Ellis, Lamont Bryan, Matt James and Andy Bostock. And the home side, Leigh line up with Jonathan Pownall at fullback. Steve Maiden and Matt Gardner are the wingers. Stuart Littler and Jack Hughes slot into the centres, while at standoff and scrum half it's Greg McNally and Anthony Nicholson. The front three are Tom Spencer, Bob Bezic and Craig Briscoe. Second rows are Simon Finnegan and Andy Thornley, and the back three are Sam Hopkins, Sam Finnegan, Andy Thornley and Sam Hopkins. And on the bench, Sean Penkovic, Tommy Golden and Dominic Crosby, as well as Ryan Duffy.
Thanks for that. Now, Featherstone's just emerged from the field. Obviously, you fellas know all about playing these guys. What's Leigh's game plan got to be? Just get amongst them early?
Yeah, I think they pride themselves on being physical and dominant, so we can't play them up the middle. That's what they want, especially on their pitch. So we're back in our backyard now, so we've got to move them about a bit and hopefully spread the ball, get them on the edges and try and find some weakness in there. But they're a tough team, no doubt about it, and try to get a bit of pressure on their half-back, because Finn's a good kicker, so get at him and hopefully get some joy of our own attacking their edges.
So the Centurions, led out by Parky Pig. Woo! And the Centurion skipper, Stuart Littler. Here come the boys. Good crowd gathered here at the Sports Village. Should be a really interesting encounter. As mentioned, the last time these two sides met was in the Northern Rail Cup. The Centurions victorious on that day, 22 points to 12, with Johnny Pownall scoring the winning score. Our referee is George Stokes. His touch judges are Mr Griffiths and Mr Aspey. And we're virtually ready for kick-off and the start of this game. It's going to be Liam Finn to get us underway for Featherstone.
Go on, Leigh.
Playing in the change kit. It's a lengthy start. Nicholson allows it to bounce. It bounces up for Spencer, who forces his way back in field to the 10-metre line. Bezic awaits dummy half duty, sends it left looking for Littler. Littler tries to force his way beyond the 20-metre line, all wrapped up in a 3-man challenge down the middle of the ground. Bezic once more to his right-hand side, this time uses Sam Hopkins. Hopkins just outside the 20-metre line. Leigh still forcing their way downfield. It's Craig Briscoe playing prop forward for the first team for the first time this afternoon. In the centre of the ground, he'll play it back, and then it's sent right, looking for Greg McNally, who gets his kick away, and there's a bit of afters on that kick as well.
Yeah. Penalty. Who did that then? England. I'm not saying what I think of him, but
go on, Stu. Get into him, Stewie. Get into him, Stu.
I think it's that kick pressure though, isn't it? And everybody tries it, and they did it illegally on that occasion.
Oh yeah, there's a difference in kick pressure and illegal challenges, isn't there? But definitely, to be fair to Featherstone, they get away with it 9 times out of 10, just on the borderline. But
Leigh have the penalty. It's 20 metres away from the Featherstone line. Great position for the Centurions. First penalty of the game as well going to Leigh, and Leigh will attempt to go for goal. Now Greg McNally struck 9 goals last week.
Best kicker in our team by a mile.
Second best kicker in club, he is. It's a shame Ryan Bailey's not anymore, isn't it? He used to be.
This one about 20 metres out, and Pete should be meat and drink this, shouldn't it?
Yeah, 20 metres central, and it should be 2-0. I'd say should.
The back heel this over.
Oh.
Commentators
curse. Oh, God. You've cussed him already.
I told you he's a great kicker, him.
So it's going to be a drop out from the 20 metre line. Liam Finn strikes it. He goes almost 50 metres on the fly. It's come off the boots. Johnny Pownall. Pownall under pressure. Pownall has lost it, but it's come off Featherstone Rover's hands. Leigh back in possession. Just inside their own half the field. Nicholson plays it back to Steve Maiden. Maiden goes right and runs forward. In for his 196th game this afternoon for Leigh. He'll play it back to Bezic, who passes to his left-hand side. Leigh 40 metres away from the Rovers try line now. Spencer all wrestled to the turf. Finn, one of the tacklers there. Nicholson works it in centre field. Back to Hopkins.
That was it?
Great work from Hopkins. Good surge over the 30 metre line. Bezic will push the ball right, looking for Spencer. He gets it moving to Nicholson. Nicholson all wrapped up by 3. They jumped out then, hadn't they?
Yeah, they had him.
Stewie Little ran a great line out wide though. Just unlucky he couldn't quite get the tip on.
Last tackle here. It goes to centre ground, and McNally puts the kick up.
Come on, guys.
It's a high one. He's hanging.
Get him over.
Get him over.
Yes, good
Great
D.
D, Leigh.
Sharp took it, and then he was forced back. Great tackling that.
Great D, Matt Gardner. Done well on the wing there.
Good bit of pressure that Leigh are building at the moment, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you have to against this team. You can't really let your foot off the gas. Just keep building the pressure. Play out wide a little bit, and then obviously you've got to try and kick them, turn them round early. But it's good pressure from us at the moment.
And Pete, so far as the lucky charm of this team, with you having a 100% record in commentating on us.
2 games out of 2 in 2 victories, which is quite good. And a very good defence in the 2 games. Only conceded 12 points in the last 2 home games, so that'll be important today as well.
Running the ball.
Briscoe.
Running the ball back in is Briscoe. He's 40 metres out from the Featherstone try line. He'll stand and try and play it. Matty Dale was all over him. And it's a deliberate Featherstone tactic, this, isn't it? Just
they try and slow you down as much as they can. They definitely spoil us, but obviously we can't get dragged into any of that. We just have to play our game and keep going and, let's say, not get dragged into any of that silly stuff, because they like all that.
Leigh 20-30 metres out from the try line. Gardner all wrapped up on that 30 metre line. He's about 20 metres in from the left touch line. He plays it to Bezic, who runs across field looking for a runner. McNally enters the fray, and then it's on with Thornley. Thornley dumped to the ground. Was he lifted? Certainly the fans in the North Stand felt that way. Nicholson, short ball, left to Spencer, who tried to smuggle it out of the tackle. Leigh 15 metres out from the try line. Bezic, dummies, then goes right to Hopkins, who bounces through one challenge, flicks the ball out on the 10 metre line. Leigh still keeping the ball moving. It's all about to Steve Maiden. Maiden chipping for the corner, and that's really well read by Hardman.
Yeah, keep him in now, keep him in.
Unlucky there from Maido though. It was a great effort from Iron Maiden.
And Featherstone in possession, 12 metres from the try line, pushing their way forward to the 20 metre line. 3 men put into the challenge for the Centurions. Featherstone down centre ground. Kay will force the ball right for Crossley, who keeps it moving.
Good shot.
To Matty Dale. Well held by Jack Hughes and Finnegan. Kay once more. Runs from dummy half. Makes a good 10 metres on that occasion. The defence reaches him though and tries to control him on the deck. It's the last tackle here.
Get to him, Bob.
Here's Finn.
Bob.
Finn puts a kick in, a long one, and she'll bounce and dribble its way forward. Pownall comes for it. He spotted a gap, goes through the first tackle, and then straight into the shoulder of Crossley. Leigh 30 metres out from their own try line. Gardner trying to power his way forward through the middle. Steve Maiden awaiting dummy half duties. He'll run right as well. Splits the defence. Good run. He couldn't regain his feet, but he gets to halfway.
I don't think Maido would have made the distance there though, Dave, do you?
I'm not commenting. He's bigger than I am. The kick comes in. It goes all the way down to Hardman, who collects it 10 metres from his own line.
Nice work, Greg McNally. If he keeps this up, I'll not get back in team.
Here's Saxton. Faces a rib tickler from 3 Leigh defenders. He's 25 metres out from his own line. A slow play of the ball. Worthington passes to his right to Sharp, who's made the breakdown centre field. He's quick, this fella Sharp. Taking on Johnny Pownall. Beats him. Gardner's there. Gardner couldn't get him. He's eventually advanced down to the 20-metre line there as Will Sharp.
Smooth there.
60-metre run. Now Bussey through the hands to Finn. Finn passes into the hole. Here's Lockwood.
Nice,
Lockwood's
Johnny.
tackled. Good tackle from Pownall in the end. Finn passes infield. And they're over here, Featherstone, but it's a double movement. A penalty has gone the way of the Centurions. England will see that chalked off.
Great ref him.
What's he give, held up?
Double movement, I think.
Did it?
But Featherstone again just showing the worth. You know, you miss them for a second and they're away, aren't
That's
they?
it. Just one switch off at marker there, and Will Sharp went straight through. And good scramble in defence though. But like I say, as soon as they get that on the front foot, quick play of the balls, they're pretty hard to stop. Did well there. I thought Sam Hopkins should have gone high on him, but he went low. But he did well there. Double movement. Like I said, good reffing.
Yeah, great ref.
And Pete, what was your view of that break as well?
It's quite interesting that Featherstone have been boxed in their own half for the opening exchange of this game, and then suddenly they get one break and they look like they're going to score a try in the right and then in the left. So that's something that Leigh will have to be wary of in this game.
That's good.
8 minutes of the game gone. The clock has been stopped because England's still receiving some attention to his hand.
Can't believe I've come with sunglasses. It's freezing up here.
So Leigh with the penalty. It's going to be the Centurions' 3rd penalty so far.
I think England's having to go off here. It'll be a big blow for Fev if he stays off.
Looks like a broken arm there from here, doesn't it? Or maybe a shoulder injury.
Yeah, Matt James has come on. He's another big boy though, isn't he? Who Leigh are going to have to watch.
Oh yeah, I said they're a big set of lads, these Featherstone Rovers, so typical Yorkshiremen, aren't they? Just big and angry. So hopefully we can spot him up and make him do some work and tire him out a bit.
Tell you what though, Tom Spencer won't be happy that England's gone off. He won't be happy. He'll be wanting to smash him out for 80 minutes.
Briscoe taking the next carry for the Centurions, up just beyond the 30-metre line. All wrapped up by 3. Leigh about 25 metres in from the right touchline, spreading the play across to the left. McNally had to come back in field, then found a bit of support, and it's a good run forward from Spencer, who'll stand and play it now to Bezic. Bezic kicking on the front foot, angling it in behind. It means that Hardman has to come across for it,
Nice
and he leads the
pop,
chase too. And Hardman's grounded just outside his own 20-metre line. Finn moves into dummy half. He'll pass to the right-hand side looking for Worthington. Featherstone appeal for a penalty, but it was just a big hit, that.
Nothing wrong with that, Dave. Clean.
Saxton goes on another little foray. He'll play it back to Sharp. Can Leigh watch Sharp on this occasion? They do. He's still made it up just beyond the halfway line, though. Kay to his left. Uses James.
Shot
Big
Spencer.
vision. Tom Spencer take a bow. Featherstone 40 metres out from the Leigh line, pushing the play down the left. Here's Worthington. This is the last tackle. Leigh have surrounded him. Great defence again.
Great defence.
Stuart Littler using all his experience to ensure a handover.
Oh, he's clever, isn't he? Clever like that. Not stupid.
Been around long enough for one to.
Yeah. 37 next year, him.
Steve Hayden over the 40-metre line in his own half. Ball sent right, looking for Thornley. Takes 3 of them to hold him up. Leigh still just inside their own half of the field at the moment. Bezic passes left, looking for Nicholson. Nicholson then drops it back for Briscoe, who crosses the halfway line. Bezic right and uses Hopkins, who spins through the first impact of the tackle. Tries to get the leg drive going. Crossley was all over him. Leigh 40 metres out from the try line. Ball sent to the middle with McNally again. Interesting kick across field. It's taken on the full by Sharp. inside his own 20. He advanced just beyond it, and he didn't know which way to run. He eventually makes his mind up, and Spencer has him.
You can already tell Will Sharp's going to be a dangerous player in this game. A lot of pace, a lot of trickery.
Here's another player with certainly a lot of strength. That's Saxton. Almost 12 minutes of the game gone, still 0-0. Kay goes from dummy half, then pops it out for Crossley on his left. Crossley's put down 5 metres inside his own half of the field, and will play it back to Kay again, who sends it right. Matty Dale all held though, good defence from Briscoe. It's quickly on him. Kay darts away from dummy half and then links on the left with James.
Good work.
Our defence is solid again from the Centurions. Last tackle signalled here. Finn has it on the left. He'll hoist the ball high off the boot. It's then disrupted from Pownall. Finnegan has it. Finnegan was appealing for one of the 0 tackles, wasn't he?
He was looking for that free play. I think he wanted chip over off his own line.
He loves a chip and chase, doesn't he?
I think he backs himself at gut length off one of them these days. Good work, Stewie. Get stuck into him, lad.
Seems to be getting a little bit fractious, doesn't it?
They don't, to be fair, like Featherstone, they don't really like it when you match up and meet them. They start doing a bit of this and that. They don't really show much respect to their opposition. So we took it to them at their place and they didn't really like it. They start monkeying about. So hopefully they'll start doing the same again today and we'll come away with another win.
You can tell it's kind of unsettled them early doors, can't you, really?
Yeah, you see it in them all the time. Like they start getting up and pushing with their handbags and that. And it's pointless. It just wastes time.
Here's Spencer spinning his way through the challenges, gets to the 20-metre line. He'll play it right at the side of the mark for the tap. And now Bezic goes forward on his own.
Surely.
Leigh 30 metres out from their own line. Pownall will push it left, looking for Littler.
That's true. Good over that.
Good surge from him. He's still inside his own 40-metre line, though. He'll play it to Bezic.
Yeah.
They have won another penalty.
Tell you what, don't ever badmouth this referee. He's a bloody good one.
That's 4-0 in the penalty stakes.
See, told you.
Leigh will tap just inside the Featherstone half. It's with Finnegan. Strong surge at the defence, but equally strong challenge. Leigh 35 metres out from the try line now, 20 metres in from the left touch line. Bezic dummies, comes across field, then drops it back for Spencer. It was nearly intercepted. Then Spencer feeds it
Well held,
to
Nico.
Nicholson. He's over the 30-metre line. He'll play back to Bob Bezic, who passes right for McNally. McNally across, looking for Pownall, who's all wrapped up by Greg Worthington. They weren't really racing out with the defence there, will they? It was all...
Yeah, they're really good at that. They normally jam that back man really well, so Worthington read Johnny coming out the back and just give him a belt on his way around, so we've got to be cleverer than that, us men.
Nicholson running cross field, linking with McNally.
Nice
Short
ball,
ball
Greg
there for
McNally.
Finnegan. Finnegan 12 metres out from the try line. Pownall was put off by a bit of attention at the back there from a Featherstone Rovers defender. It's moved right with McNally. He
Nice
chips
kick.
it over
Stuart
to the
Littler's.
right-hand side. It's a good kick, but just a touch too long. And Saxton's roaring forward to the 20-metre line. He'll tap it and run directly at the lead defence before feeding the ball onto Hardman. He's so quick on the transition, Featherstone. Saxton's down the left again. He's made 15 metres and already Featherstone, 2 tackles gone, up towards the halfway line. Thornley putting the tackle in on that occasion. It's moved right for Lockwood. Straightforward drive from him. Nicholson's all over him. Now Ben Kay drops it back to Crossley. He brushes away from the first tackle. Bezic has him, but he slips the ball out to Kay, who keeps it moving to Lockwood. Lockwood runs into the centre of the ground. His head recoiled thanks to that challenge from Hopkins. 35 metres out from the Leigh line now of Featherstone. Finn has it. Finn feeds it behind to Bussey. Bussey hands off one tackler. Couldn't escape the clutches of Finnegan. He'll stand and play it though to Kay, who sends it right for Finn. Finn chips it into the corner. Sharp has it. Sharp
Good Johnny,
down. Here goes Johnny Pownall.
Good Johnny.
Pownall runs it to the 30-metre line. There was a definite obstruction in the background there, wasn't there?
Definitely pulled Greg McNally back then. Should have been a penalty.
Here's Hughes running to the middle of the ground. 15 minutes of the game gone, in fact nearly 16. It's breathless out there, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah, there was almost a half chance there for a breakaway for Pownall, but good response by Featherstone.
Leigh 40 metres out from their own line. McNally will play it back to Bezic, who pushes it right, looking for Briscoe once more. He's put down just inside his own half of the field. Crossley doing the challenge there. Now Spencer takes over. That's good yards.
That was his Kiwi sidestep there, Dave. Run hard and tough.
I think Hopkins was trying to sort of do exactly the same then, wasn't he?
Oh, he's a really good player. It's like I say, he's not really got
a good sidestep.
He's not really got the best body in the world, but he's strong as cider.
Nicholson on his right
ball,
hand
Nico.
side. Out to
Yes, go
Littler,
Meadow.
who shipped it through. Hardman will take it just on his own try line.
Did well though.
Yes, a knock on there
knock
from
on.
Hardman as well. Leigh putting Featherstone under immense pressure.
Great pressure. Good kick from Stewie Littler. I didn't know he had it in him. I think he dropped that ball, Dave, because he was coming up against Iron Maiden.
Yeah, big lad, and I'd be scared as well.
Another stoppage. They're slowing it down here again, Featherstone.
Like I say, they're really clever with this. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't carry on playing.
It's Matt James who's down at the moment.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
He is.
Well, good work, Ryan.
He just wanted to tie his bootlaces again, didn't he? That's what
So
it
we
was.
were just having a minute.
Leigh with the putting at the scrum, 10 metres out from the Featherstone line. It comes back to McNally, who feeds it left for Littler. Littler spotted a
good
little
running
gap. He's trying to go over the top of Dale. He's inside the 10 metre line. Dale's all over the ball. That should be a penalty. It's not forthcoming. Bezic uses Hopkins on his right. Hopkins has spilled it. Now Featherstone try the counter attack. Greg Worthington's all held, but it's a high challenge. Featherstone with their first penalty. And a relief for
Featherstone
him.
fans are helping them out there as well. I think we might see a few more.
Finn will chip it to touch down the left-hand side. Gets Featherstone out to their own 30-metre line where they'll tap it through Kay. And Lockwood takes over the challenge of bringing the ball forward. Leigh move up quickly though. 3 men in the stop. Now it's James. There's definitely nothing wrong with him following that run.
Told you, Dave.
Featherstone 5 metres inside their own half. Crossley will bring them over halfway. Brushes away from one. Goes after Briscoe again, who wouldn't be deterred. Came up with the stop. Now Kay darts into centre field. Moves it left. He's still going on his own though. And he's put down 30 metres from the Leigh line. Finn to his left-hand side again to Lockwood. He keeps him moving to Worthington. Worthington tries to hand off the challenges. Thornley really did get involved there. He's pinched 2 metres of the Featherstone man, and the last tackle is with Finn. He was put under a bit of pressure. Now he puts a good kick to centre ground.
Well took, Greg.
McNally has it. Good take from Greg McNally. And then they flopped on him. Oh, head-high challenge coming in from James. That was on Gardner.
That was very, very high, that challenge.
The Leigh fans in the North Stand certainly letting James know about it.
Not repeat it, Dave.
No, we can't repeat it. They'd take us off her, and we've only just gone on her, haven't we? So 20 minutes of the game gone, still 0-0 here at the Sports Village. Hope you're enjoying coverage via LeighLife.com and via Leigh Centurions TV. Briscoe carries the battle in. Wrapped up by 3. Now Lockwood was holding on to the ball there. Bezic darts forward, gets Leigh over the halfway line. Nicholson now moves into that position.
Good
Picks up
running again from Spencer.
Great run from Spencer. Oh, the ball's gone free.
Come on, Spanner.
Crossley's dropped on it for Featherstone. Now Saxton put under pressure but gets the offload away. Featherstone keep the ball moving. Bussey has it. He's all tackled though. Now Hardman goes it down the right hand side. Briscoe's there in defence again. Helping out is Finnegan. Saxton moves it right to Bussey, who throws a dummy, then steps back on the inside. He's working his way forward just to the halfway line and a touch beyond. 3 men into the challenge for the Leigh Centurions. Kay left for Dale, who tries to throw a dummy and surge on, but he's well held on the Leigh 40 metre line. Kay on the last tackle. Moves it left again. Finn keeps his kick low.
It's in touch, that.
I'll do.
And he's found a good touch, 10 metres out from the try line.
It's a good arm wrestle there, Dave.
It is, both sides completing pretty well at the moment as well, aren't they?
Yeah, percentages are pretty high, I think. We've spilled one with Sam Hopkins, I think that's what I can remember, which was on good ball right on their line, so it was the right place to do it, if any. But yeah, not been many mistakes, I don't think, really.
And Pete, literally, there is just a cigarette paper between these sides at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, you can tell it's a lot more competitive than the game last week. All respect to Keith Leigh, of course, but this is a serious game we're watching now.
I noticed that Andy Thornley being sent to the touchline to get a wound seen to. Leigh taking possession from the base of the scrum. Gardner in possession, 15 metres out from his own
He's
line.
on now, Tommy Time Bomb, come on lad. This lad will run through a brick wall.
There's another man running through a brick wall, Tom Spencer.
That's another one he's harder than Dog's head as well.
Outside his 20 metre line. Out Maiden. Good run. Leigh bringing the ball away from their own line sensibly.
Tip on.
Oh, then it's dropped by Goulden. It's my turn to go up with the commentators, sir.
Yes. Free play, get rid.
The little chip came in, Bussey chased it. He actually got hands on it, about 10 metres away from the Leigh line, but knocked on, so it's all going to be brought back to where the original infringement happened. And it'll be a scrum with head and feet to Featherstone, about 35 metres out from the Leigh line.
Important set for us here, Dave. A few tired bodies, we need to defend this set.
23 minutes of the game gone. What sort of messages go out at this point when it's still sort of 0-0?
Especially if it's still 0-0, it's just stay in the arm wrestle. Don't be the first one to crack. I say we're going toe-to-toe here, so let's not show them any weakness. Let them crack first rather than us.
Yeah. Usually a lot of percentages get thrown out to us, maybe like 5 in a row. Usually we target for completed sets, or depends what we're doing with the ball really. If we're playing boring, we'll be completing the sets. We might get told, obviously, with the different moves with game plan as well. So
Crossley's got it for Featherstone. He's pushed his way over the 30 metre line. Good welcoming committee from the Centurions defence though. Cave puts it through the hands left to Finn. Finn face ball to his left hand side. Tackle comes in. Kay darts into dummy half. And he'll pass it right looking for Finn, who's the real go-to man. He then finds Bussey, who sends an inside ball looking for Mariano. Yes, it was James. Spears infield. Looks for Finn, who drops it back to Lockwood.
Come on, boys.
Last tackle signalled here. Rovers 10 metres away from the Leigh line. Ball sent left for Finn. Finn dabs it through. It's a real short kick.
Great work,
and there's a
Johnny
penalty here for Featherstone.
Oh.
Penalty, I think.
Shoulder charge, obstruction.
Shoulder charge. Terrible rule, that. Terrible.
Great rule, that.
Not remember my shoulder charge last year, Dave Barrow at home, and I put him in Rose Head.
That, yeah.
It's like Sonny Bill Williams.
Was he not Rowe?
After that one.
No, it was here. I did one at Sheffield as well. I've done a few.
Ball sent right from Featherstone. It's Bussey, short ball onto Mariano. Leigh trying to hold him up. Desperately working to hold him up. The left side defence. Bussey moves into dummy half. He'll pass it to Spears. Spears decides to take on the Leigh line, but Finnegan doesn't yield. Rovers within Leigh's 10 metre line. Finn.
Nice.
Sends it to Crossley. He'll try and smuggle the ball out, but Goulden has him.
In number.
Push over, Nico.
Left it's moved to Finn. Finn across. There's an
Go Johnny! Go on, Johnny! Yeah, go on, Johnny! Go Johnny!
There's nobody near him.
Go on, lad, keep going.
Chasing across.
He's made it. He's going.
Running all the way across. McCarroll will run in field. Oh, he's
yes, Johnny!
He's 10 metres out from the try line. He's been tackled. He's lost the ball. It's gone backwards. And Greg McNally picked it up.
Said it's not backwards.
Did it go backwards?
Oh, he must have ripped it out there, surely. Penalty, 2-on-1.
It's not a deliberate foul, that.
I defer to the honourable gentleman who knows more about rugby league than I do.
What's that?
With your call on that.
Oh.
Tap taken by Leigh. Ryan Duffy. Almost on the try line. He'll play it to Bezic.
Just run off it. Well, he's not really got past from there.
Hopkins has virtually got to the try line. It's held up. Come on. It's going to be back to the 10 metre line where the tackle count will resume. Leigh underneath the shadow of the posts. Bezik's just checking what's on either side, goes left to McNally. McNally, short ball to Finnegan, testing out the defence. Leigh 5 metres out. There's a bit of a flop there from a Featherstone man. He's got away with it though. Bezic at dummy half. Infield, sends it to Crosby. Crosby, all held. He'll stand and play it to Bezic.
Get over
in. Here's
Susan Boyle's in.
over at the side of the
Get
ball.
in there.
Leigh have opened the scoring. Short
Great
ball to the
work.
right. 26 minutes of the game gone, and Leigh in front.
Oh, brilliant. Great work there from, we think he looks like Susan Boyle, Ryan Duffy. So
Ryan
great
Duffy.
work, Subo.
Great work, Subo.
To be fair though, they've had quite a bit of pressure on our line there. Johnny came up with a great take there and got us out of trouble really. And to be fair, I think we've been the more dominant side really, apart from obviously Finn with his kicking game. But how long's it been gone now? About half an hour. I think we've been the more dominant side.
Pete, how do you follow that up?
I find it quite funny how Tom Spencer and Craig Briscoe have been throwing themselves into tackles for half an hour, and then as soon as Dominic Crosby and Ryan Duffy come on, they're in the 10-metre area and Duffy scoring a try. I think the two props will feel a bit hard done by, really.
It's a game plan, that game plan.
Great coaching, I reckon.
Yeah. You lot just run on and run daft and tackle as hard as you can. Then when you go on, you score.
Greg McNally strikes the conversion. His 10th goal of the season, and Leigh are 6-0 up. Tell you what, this atmosphere is great, isn't it?
Oh, especially that's what makes being injured more disappointing. You want to play in these games, and there's a big crowd on, and Feather brought a few hundred as well. So these are the games you want to play in. So it just makes it a bit more disappointing when you're sat here commentating next to you, Dave.
I'm enjoying myself, Dave. Don't take it.
Well, I'm glad I don't meet any of your expectations, Ryan. It's going to be a kick to get us underway again from Finn.
Nice take.
Down came for it. Diving catch, sends it to the try scorer Duffy, who rumbles his way in again. Leigh still inside their own 20-metre line at the moment, but 6 points to the good. Bezic pushes it left, looking for Crosby, who still manages to advance despite his body being in the opposite direction. Bezic links with Hopkins. Hopkins still inside his own 40-metre line. It's all down the middle of the ground at the moment for the Centurions, but they're coming away now just on the right-hand side through Goulden. He's put down 5 metres from halfway. Bezic looks for Nicholson. Got a bit of a late call there, didn't he?
Nice kick, Nicole.
Found space well though.
It's an excellent kick.
That's all we want.
Hardman took it right on his try line, then advanced his play to about 15 metres from his line, and I won't fancy running into any of that defence.
No,
I would.
Here's Sharp. Runs at Gardner. Gardner watches him.
That time we got hold of him.
With the help of Jack Hughes.
Yes.
Mistake there from Spears.
Knock on, ref.
It's gone backwards according to the match official. Featherstone inside their own 20-metre line. They look rattled. Saxton. Good tackle on him. He's only made 5 metres there.
Oh, he's
New
down.
player down. It's Hopkins. Ellis works it back. They keep the ball moving. Bostock has it.
Keep working, boys. Keep working.
Bostock strides out to one challenge. Gets the ball moving on the
it.
left.
Sit Blakers. Come on, Blakers. You should have gone then.
So about 10 years ago, Blakers have picked it up and scored.
Hey, he'll still finish one off that.
Steve
lad.
Blakely, Salford legend.
Saxton has it. Replaces it back to Finn. Finn
That'll
puts
do.
a long kick in.
Great defensive set from Leigh, that.
Yeah, I think it's took its toll on Feather a bit though. That's why he's found touch,
Trying to
hasn't
find
he?
touch.
I think they're a bit knackered.
Just kind of takes the sting out of the game, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's basically what we did to them at their place, kind of thing, because they was on the back foot. So I think they're trying to do it a bit to us, but I think we're a little bit more dominant though.
So Centurion still 6 points to the good. 30 minutes of the game now gone. Leigh looking to take possession on their own 20-metre line. Nicholson feeds the scrum. Bezic passes for Littler, who runs at Ellis, then finds himself overwhelmed. It's a good tackle from Featherstone, that. Force Leigh back to their own 10-metre line. Bezic links on the left-hand side with Hughes.
Good run, that.
Hughes outside his 20. Will now play it to Maiden. He splits the markers again, then dumps the ball back to Crosby. Did well to take it in there, and then he works his way out to the 30-metre line. Bezic, right for Duffy. Good yards once more from Duffy. Lockwood hooked the leg. Slower play of the ball. Ball sent right for McNally. Was that played out by Featherstone? It seemed to take a touch, that. Sharp has it over on this right-hand side for Rovers and drives them out towards the 40-metre line before finding his progress all halted. Hughes and Finnegan doing the stop there. Mariano just ran it into centre field and he's forced backwards by a strong challenge. Ellis now at dummy half, sends it left looking for Bostock. Good
Great
challenge.
work, Bob Bezic.
They really cut down his metres, didn't they?
Yes, I'll give a penalty away now.
And then it's spoiled by giving away
Spoiled the
the
whip by
penalty.
Bob Bezic, that. I think a bit harsh, though.
Notice Lamont Bryan's crept his way out there as well for Featherstone. Long kick to touch. This puts Featherstone on
dropped
the
his flag then. Get that on Soccer AM.
Featherstone 20 metres out from the Leigh line. Greg Worthington runs for 10 metres down that left-hand side. He plays it out to Ellis. Good delivery onto Lamont Bryan. Strong surge, but Crosby watches him. Featherstone 5 metres out from the line. Ellis moves it right to Finn. Finn onto Bussey. Bussey back. It's been palmed on. He's on.
Yeah,
Sharp. He's sharp in touch. Sharp's in touch. That is some fine defence from Jack Hughes.
Great D, Jack.
Thought Greg might have got interception then.
Again, some magnificent defence though from Leigh.
It's just about attitude, Dave. I mean, I said they beat us on the edge then, but we weren't willing to give it up. And I said Jack got round the back again and dumped Will Sharp in touch. But it's just all about attitude at the moment. Everyone's working hard for each other and we don't want to let anyone down.
Did you feel that was the golden chance for Featherstone, Pete?
I actually thought he was going to make it in, but that defence was absolutely solid. There's no... Obviously, there's a long way to go, but you look at Leigh's defence at the moment and you can't see it being breached.
Go on,
Fantastic.
Flop. And Matt Gardner almost breaching the defence there and suffering a flop for his trouble as well. He goes unpenalised.
Yes.
This time Leigh do get the penalty though. Rovers offside. Steve Maiden running at them.
Referee then.
Bezic puts the Centurions on the front foot, kicking out into touch on the halfway line.
Another score here before half-time will do nicely.
Goulden will play it on the Featherstone 40-metre line. Here's Duffy. Makes a couple of metres further forward. Centurions winning the penalty count 6-3. And working a play down the right-hand side. Littler cutting in field though.
He's not crossing.
Not took anyone out.
Eventually he's wrestled to the deck. He'll stand and
All
play it
offside
30
again.
metres out. Crosby.
Nice, Dom. Stay down here.
Bezic moves into dummy half again. It's Nicholson to his right and uses him. He then passes across to Duffy, who's in a bit of a gap, and then surges on. He's 10 metres out from the try line. Last tackle signalled here. It's great position this for the Centurions. Bezic has the ball knocked out from his hand.
Tommy will put a good kick in here. He has.
For the corner.
Oof,
It was a good
work
kick
there,
that,
though.
wasn't it?
He's not got a bad left foot, Tommy.
Saxton was forced to drop down and pick it up. Now Hardman up to the ground. Rovers inside their own 10 metre
Shots in
line.
here.
Great hit coming in there on Bostock. Finnegan it was. Quick play the ball though. Here's
He's not
Sharp.
passing.
Just ran into the solid frame of Hopkins. They're only 20 metres out from their own line here of Featherstone, but advancing down the right-hand side. Quick play the ball too from Spears. It's worked back though to Finn. He'll kick long. Tries to get over the head of Steve Maiden. Maiden chases back, takes it inside his own 20, straightens up and faces Finn full on. And gets Leigh to the 30-metre line. Pownall comes forward from dummy half. This time Ellis watches him and puts him to the deck.
Boys, shape up.
Gardner now straightens up. Leigh still inside their own 40-metre line as we speak.
Offside again here.
Ball put through the hands to Littler, who then finds Hughes. Did well just to keep hold of it. That was a good tackle from Sharp. Now it comes infield looking for Crosby, who gets over the halfway line for the Centurions. Bezic will kick forward. It comes back. Was that played at? Bezic then passes across to McNally. Seems to be charged down now.
Greg. Great work.
Well, the kick came in from McNally. It's a good kick too.
Keep a smooth line.
On his own 10. Tries to round the defence.
Nice work, Duffy.
Duffy cuts him off though. And forces him into Tommy Goulden's challenge. Notice Penkovic has crept out there for the Centurions as well. Lockwood brings it down the left-hand side. Still 6 points to 0 here. That converted try for Ryan Duffy, the difference. Lamont Bryan.
Big Spenner's back on now. He'll do some more damage.
You've got to go and do the community duties, Dave.
Over the halfway line go Rovers. Ellis.
Right, I'll come over.
That's his way forward.
I'll come over in a minute.
He'll play it back to Hardman. Hardman in field. It's an interception by Penkovic. It came off the shoulder of Bostock. And Leigh back in possession again. And inside their own half. Leigh forcing their way strongly down the left. To the right it's moved on to Crosby, who crosses the halfway line. 6 points to 0, still the score here. Penkovic moves it right for Bezic. Bezic drops it back for Duffy again. This time they chop into the ground. Penkovic once more, right to Bezic. He puts it through the hands to Goulden. Ball goes loose. Leigh were playing on. Pownall thought he was over in the right-hand corner for a second, didn't he?
Lucky though, really. I thought he might have knocked it down, but maybe he's just knocked Tommy's arm and he's dropped the ball.
What did you see of that incident, Pete? Would you agree with Martin on that one?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. This is a crucial part of the game now for Leigh. 3 minutes until half-time. They've got to keep it solid before the break.
This half has flown by though, hasn't it?
It's been really intense, a lot of big hits. There's a lot of pace out there, a lot of power, and it's led to a really good game. I know the scoreline's only 6-0, but it's been fantastic to watch.
And it's Worthington in possession for Featherstone Rovers. He's inside his own half, as Featherstone have been for much of this first half, haven't they?
Yeah, they have been on the back foot, but they are dangerous when they get going forward. So Leigh, as I said, have to be wary. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, they've lost the ball, but it's fallen fortunately for them. Rovers in possession and driving the way forward. They've had the tackle count wiped down as well. It was Bussey. Now this is Lamont Bryan. Big lump of a lad, a Jamaican international. And Featherstone winning a penalty. I wonder whether they'll be tempted to go for goal at this late juncture.
Yeah, you see that a lot just before half-time, but they haven't. They've gone for the tap.
They're obviously backing their ability. Spears down the right-hand side. Oh, the touch judge has come on. He spotted something. Lamont Bryan in possession for Featherstone. He'll bring it through the middle. Ball's gone loose. Oh, and then Crosby loses it. Knock on both ways.
It's quite a bizarre passage of play, but Leigh will have the ball, fortunately. There's a great atmosphere in the ground as well. Yorkshire-Lancashire rivalry is always a nice one to be at.
Oh yeah.
And Leigh are ferocious in their support of their team today.
War of the Roses stuff, isn't it?
It's always good, as I say. There's a good bit of banter, and as long as it doesn't cross the line, then we'll be okay. The ball's fed in now, and Leigh will go look to the right, and it's carried in by Matt Gardner. He'll roll it back. Penkovic goes left. It's Duffy. Smashes into 3 players, but still keeps on going.
You get the feeling he likes that physical contact, don't you?
Even if he does spot a gap, he wouldn't fancy running into it. He'd rather run into a man, I think. Rolls it back again. Penkovic goes right. Here's Crosby. Another man who loves to run into players. He takes Leigh just 10 metres from the halfway line now. Let's roll back again. Penkovic will look right again. Another tackle coming in on Tommy Goulden this time.
Some venom in that tackle as well, wasn't there?
Second edging away now for half-time. Well, nice little break there by Bob Bezic, but he was brought down in the end. Last tackle now, Penkovic. Try and dab it through. To chase, but the ball will come back to Featherstone.
Yeah, Hardman took it. He got his positioning just right there, hadn't he, the full-back, and Rovers back in possession.
Yeah, that was all Penkovic would really do there, the little kick in behind, but unfortunately just had good defence from Featherstone.
Here's Bostock, manages to smuggle it out. Ellis brings it right. Spears keeps it moving to Jack Bussey. It's big raps on this kid for Featherstone, and he's just displayed there with a couple of nifty side steps to get up to the halfway line. Why they feature him so heavily?
Yeah, he's got a nice little step, something that Leigh will have to look for.
Leigh caught offside. This penalty count really is evening up. 6-5 now in favour of the Centurions.
I think before when Martin said the ref was brilliant, I think he'll be changing his mind now after it's going this way.
Saxton will tap and passes to his right-hand side to Lockwood. Leigh defending right on their own try line as we enter the dying embers of this first half. Ball sent right to Bostock, who moves it to Finn. Finn, face ball across the Spears, but the Leigh defence turns up. Hughes did a cracking tackle there. Across the line it comes to Bostock. He's handy, he's Bostock, flicks it back onto Lamont Bryan, and Lamont Bryan has gone over the try line. Featherstone have their response.
Yeah, we said this was a crucial time for Leigh, and unfortunately they've cracked the intensity of this game. We knew it was going to be tough to keep the score at 6-0 for half time, but they'll be absolutely gutted to have conceded that try. It's been such an even contest though. You know, Featherstone have had chances and not taken them, and now right at the end of the half they've got one. As I said, Leigh absolutely gutted with that.
It's been 40 minutes of hard graft from the Centurions, hasn't it? That's basically been blasted open in stoppage time.
Yeah, it'll be a big blow as well going in at half time, just conceding the try. It's going to be tough to respond, but after a couple of good performances in the past few weeks, you'd have to back Leigh to come out strong in the second half.
So Finn just to the left of the uprights, looking to strike the conversion. This for goal number 75 of his season. And he struck it, the flags are raised. We're all level here at the Sports Village, 6 points each.
And there's the buzzer, right on cue. Has been absolutely breathless this first half. Both teams have been making big hits, big runs, and 2 good tries. It's going to be a very, very interesting second half, Dave.
Yeah, it sets up an intriguing second half, doesn't it? McNally missing an early penalty, which could have given Leigh the advantage at half-time, but the Centurions scoring the first try of the game after 26 minutes. Close ranger from Ryan Duffy. That was converted by McNally, and then there was that response just before the interval. Lamont Bryan converted by Liam Finn. It's 6-6 here, and as Pete mentioned, an intriguing battle to come.
Too cold, isn't it?
It's freezing.
And it's right at the start of the second half. Greg McNally gets us underway with a deep restart. Bussey was underneath it, sends it left to the try scorer Lamont Bryan, and we're back underway. And Featherstone just on the edge of their own 20-metre line. Ellis pointing at where the defence is and passing down the left-hand side. Bostock tries to round his man. 6-6, 2 tries scored in that first half, 1 from either side. Rovers still in possession, this time forcing their way over the 30-metre line. Crosby and Goulden with the tackling duties for Leigh.
Kick.
Finn kicking, angling his kick down the right-hand side. He's after a 40-20.
Warden,
what's he doing? He got hands on it, and he picked it up.
Got lucky then. Got lucky then.
Leigh in possession, trying to come forward, but they're under a little bit of pressure at the moment. Jack Hughes all wrapped up by a 3-man challenge. Centurions just 10 metres out from their own line. Here's Penkovic, does well. Comes right, comes left.
Use it. Oh, unlucky
Finnegan. Finnegan couldn't get it moving. Quick play of the ball though. Penkovic inside. Pownall drops it back.
He's waiting for advantage, I think.
Nice.
But Georgie boy.
Now I'm going to have to take you to task as well, because you said this ref was having a really good game when it was 4-0 in penalty count. It's now 7-5.
What to us?
He's slacking a bit, isn't he?
What have you said to him though? He's levelled it up.
Well, that's why I went early. I've just been in changing rooms and had a quick word with him. Me, Max and Paddy.
Leigh tapping the penalty and going over the halfway line. Spencer will stand and play it to Penkovic, who pushes it right, looking for Dominic Crosby, who comes down the middle. Good run inside the 40. Penkovic uses Duffy next, who takes on Lamont Bryan and gets beyond the 30-metre line.
Yeah.
Penkovic once more. Short pass right for Spencer. There's another penalty here for Leigh.
Good work. I think they're going for 2 here.
That one was well won, wasn't it? And Leigh opting to go for goal.
We're not sent off in this time, Dave.
Oh, yeah,
No,
don't say
no,
anything.
I think he'll miss it, I'll be honest with you.
Terrible kicker, him.
Stay quiet, boys.
Yeah. We'll just keep abusing him.
We'll chuck Pete in for the first time this second half. Go on, what do you think?
I think he's going to score it. I don't care about
Don't say
commentating
that.
scores. It's going to sail over. Watch this.
He's right in front of the post, 15 metres out.
He's got to hit that light, the
I did
light's
say
got to
last
fall
week he
down.
was going to smack one over and he missed it. See,
2 from 3.
it's over this time.
Pete knows. Hashtag Pete knows.
We were talking at half-time, lads, about what effect conceding that try right at the end would have on the team, but it doesn't seem to have had much of an effect, does it really?
No, not really. I think, like they said, we've scrambled well on our line, and we have had a bit of pressure, even though I think we were the more dominant side. But defence has been really good, and just as we got there, I didn't quite see what happened. I just seen him wave play on try, so I kind of missed it. But I don't think it'll dent the spirits too much.
Centurions take possession from the restart, and it's Spencer who's put there on the 20-metre line eventually. Quick play the ball.
Go on, Penk.
Penkovic darts away. It's always deadly.
Come on, ref.
Seemed to take a slap in the face. Plays it back on
Johnny, get away from Marcus.
30-metre line. Pownall couldn't get away.
Lamont Bryan was quite apologetic there. I think he knew he'd given him a bit of a slap on the head there.
It's all right apologising after the event, isn't it?
I don't like a slap off him.
Just brought you no sorry, pal.
Leigh still inside their own 40-metre line. Duffy brings it beyond that mark now. Centurions still in their own half. It's the last tackle. Featherstone will be pleased with the work they did in that set, but that's played on by Featherstone. And it stops dead on the 20-metre line for Saxton to take it. He slips the ball out to the tackle as well, and Hardman returns with a little bit of interest to the 30-metre line. He'll play it back to Saxton. Saxton across, and then back passing to Sharp, who was able to straighten the movement up for Featherstone. He's still 40 metres out from his own line. Ball sent right to Saxton, through his hands again to Bostock, who was lurking just on his left shoulder. Ellis, infield, looks for the run-in. I think that's Spears underneath that one. He plays it back to Ellis, who dummies, then comes forward before dropping it back to Finn. Goulden has him. Bezic too. Rovers, 40 metres out from the Leigh line. Last tackle signal. Bussey puts the kick up. Tries to palm it back. He slipped the tackle here as Bussey and chipped it beyond Pownall.
Get rid, guards.
Gardner.
Why did you not do that? Oh, I think he's saying he stepped over that line.
Those Featherstone fans didn't like that decision.
Oh.
They don't like many things these days.
Mado.
Steve Maiden has dropped it.
It's usually the safest stands on team.
Big set for us now. Got to defend this set.
Rovers in possession. 10 metres out from the Leigh line. Building the pressure.
Come on, boys.
Ellis. Long ball left for Finn. Short ball left for Lockwood. They keep the ball moving, and Worthington has it. He tries to get away from Maiden and succeeds. He's gone behind his own man there and runs across to the 10-metre line. He's like a pinball at the moment, going from left to right, eventually put to the deck. Goulden appeals that he's knocked on. It's not forthcoming. Finn runs at the defence. Leigh tackle him out though. Rovers 2 metres out from the try line. Ellis tries to work a bit of magic.
Come on.
Dale has it. Dale underneath the posts. Ellis checking
he's got
left
up
and right. He's
Get
going
up.
right. Short ball for Lamont Bryan. He tried to force the way over again here, Featherstone.
No chance.
Good defence on the try line. Tom Spencer's one of the players.
Sim, that's the lad. Not get through Tom Spencer.
Lamont Bryan forced back to the 10-metre line to play the ball.
Get
Last
up
tackle
hard.
signalled.
Kick. It's a kick. Get there.
Oh no, it's been spilled by Pownall. And I think that's Frankie Mariano who scored for Featherstone Rovers. Mariano just snatching it from his grasp. And Rovers are in front. 10 points to 8 with the kick to come.
That all started about a minute ago when Maiden knocked on. They were just a bit too eagerly to get out of their own half, and it was knocked on, and ever since then they've had pressure in their own 10-metre line, and it was a good try, to be fair.
It's a pinpoint kick, wasn't it? He's able to do that, isn't he, Ryan?
Yeah, especially I think he caught Johnny napping there a bit. Johnny's normally pretty good on them balls, but I think he's spotted him, and Greg's come up in the line as well, so a little dink behind him was always going to work, so I think we need to defend that a bit better though, to be fair.
So Liam Finn with this conversion attempt. He's over on the right-hand side of the field, 10 metres in from the touchline. The Rovers fans having a right go at something or other. Finn, however, strikes it, doesn't find the goal. Scoreline remains 10 points to 8 in Featherstone's favour. And that try coming after 7 minutes of the second half.
Lee's still in a fairly good position here, only 2 points behind. Still a lot of time left.
Greg McNally on the halfway line.
Oh, God.
Strikes the restart. Is it too long? It's not. Taken well by Bussey. He passed inside looking for Lamont Bryan. The Leigh defence gets to him. He's only 15 metres out from his own line, 20 metres in from the touchline. Now it's fed to the middle and Spears.
Oh, yeah.
But play the ball from him.
Crossing.
Lamont Bryan.
Oh, no.
That's square.
Tries to split the markers and wins a penalty, but I'm with you boys, that could have gone the other way. That,
Yeah, I thought it could.
I think he's just done a Rivaldo there and dove on floor.
So Rovers with the penalty. Lamont Bryan okay to continue. Finn waits until he's been given the thumbs up before he puts the kick in. And gains 25 metres for his side as well. There's another 6 tackles coming here. Rovers, 30 metres out from the Leigh line. Mariano roars forward for 12 metres there. And the Leigh defence under a bit of pressure again. Lamont Bryan runs it straight down the middle. Offloads for Bostock. Bostock spinning, twisting, turning, trying to use his strength.
Over this side here, need to get some numbers over.
Ellis
Get to
to
him,
his
get to
left
him.
to Finn. Finn drops it back to Lockwood. Lockwood pops it back on the infield. Hardwood keeps it moving to
Stay
Bostock.
smooth.
Bostock tries to hand off Pownall.
Nice pink.
Crosby watched him all the way. Featherstone still 5 metres out. Ellis to
going.
his right. Finn pops it out
Nice,
to
Greg
Bussey.
McNally.
Greg McNally gets
Wrap
to
him
him.
up, wrap the
Bussey's trying to
ball.
get the ball free and releases it to Sharp, who cuts one way, then goes the other, then straightens up. He's put down virtually on the try line.
You get off our line here.
And still Rovers putting all the pressure on. It's Finn. Finn taking the line on, gets away
Get
from
up, get
one,
up.
slips the ball out. There's trouble here for the Centurions. They're moving it through the hands. Onto Worthington. Worthington for the line. He's knocked on.
Go.
He's knocked
ball,
on, and then
get
he's
the ball.
holding on to the ball.
Good work, Johnny Pownall.
Greg Worthington was ever so close to putting Featherstone further in front there. Leigh take possession on the 20-metre line and roll their way down the ground through Spencer. Spencer almost 30 metres out from his own line now. Penkovic to his right uses Briscoe. Excellent late footwork. Gets him over the 40-metre line. Holding down there, Featherstone. Got away with it though. Greg McNally moving the ball left. This time for Jack Hughes. Hughes being forced towards the touchline. To be fair, he's about 2 metres in though, and will play it despite the attentions of a couple of Rovers players. Now Crosby. Leigh inside Featherstone's half of the field. We've not been down here for about 5 minutes really. Certainly not ball in hand anyway. Spencer to the 40-metre line. Last tackle signalled here from our referee George Stokes. Left to McNally. McNally keeps his kick low. Angles it in behind Sharp. And he's found the touchline. Well, despite one or two ropey starts to that start of the set, Leigh have worked their way downfield quite well, really, haven't they?
Yeah, they did actually. They got quite out of trouble a bit early there, and then they've done well. They've gone 80 metres, and it's a good set, really. That's what starting from scratch. I mean, we can see that try, but I'm sure the message will be right. That's 1 completed and another 4, and then we'll just keep building it from there.
So Rovers look to take possession inside their own 20-metre line. Mariano takes possession. And the man who's on loan from Wakefield finds his progress stopped and he's forced back behind his own 10-metre line. Ellis at dummy half, scheming. Slips it left to Lockwood. The former Dewsbury man rolled over on his back. Still inside his own 20-metre line. Ellis this time moves it to his right-hand side, Matty Dale. Leigh took the metres off him though, moved up quickly. 2 men into the stop.
And again, Bob Bezic shot.
Matt James, that looked suspiciously forward from dummy half. Then Finn will keep the movement going forward for Featherstone. Solid kick downfield. Pownall has it on his own 10. On the wraparound was Gardner. Gardner running cross field, eventually straightening up. Good run from Gardner. Made a good 15 metres in possession there. Now Steve Maiden. Equally good progress forward towards the 40-metre line. Penkovic left for Littler. That's another
Get up and play that.
solid run. And Leigh have got themselves out of trouble. Here's Penkovic putting the Centurions on the front foot, but that's good defence over on the right-hand side from Rovers. To be fair, Mariano's all over the man. Penalty's not forthcoming. Hopkins takes the ball down the middle.
Run it out wide here.
Just come back onto the field, Sam Hopkins. Last tackle, Penkovic chips it into the corner.
Great kick.
That's an excellent kick. It forces Hardman to come right from that area.
Come on, boys.
And then the defence moves in to clinch in and clamp him. Here's Sharp. That was a really hard pass for him, wasn't it?
He took his ribs out.
Come on, lads, get off the line, get a shot on.
Ellis runs from dummy half. Good run, but equally solid defence from Goulden. Still, they're inside their own 20 and advance just beyond that mark now through Tommy Saxton. Still 10 points to 8 in Rovers' favour. We've been going for 14 minutes of the second half. Crossley's back on the field as well for Rovers. He slips the ball out to the tackle to Saxton. And this is dangerous when Featherstone start getting offloads away.
Come on.
That looks like it's a knock-on for Rovers.
Yes.
And the referee
ball.
has got the call.
Come on, boys.
He's a good on that touch, Judge, over on the far side, isn't he?
He's cracking, lad. Get him a pint after.
Pete, real chance for Leigh to put some pressure on here.
Yeah, it's such a close game. You feel that every time they are in the Featherstone half, they're going to have to make chances and try and score tries.
So the Centurions, with the putting at the scrum, Greg McNally complaining about the Featherstone front row. Comes back the Centurions side and Jack Hughes running in the middle. It's a solid start. That man's all over the ball and has been penalised.
I think he's asking, can he kick it? Come on, Greg, get shoe on, lad.
Penkovic wants to get on with things quickly.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
It's a good attitude, though, that I think. I know a lot of people think like when you're 2 behind or if you're drawing, you go for the 2, but I like the confidence and the attitude when you do go for it. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't.
Leigh 15 metres out from the try line. Penkovic runs, then links with Bezic. Bezic throws the dummy, surges on. He's inside the 10, but was well clamped in a 3-man challenge. Leigh just to the side of the posts. It's sent left, looking for McNally, who tries to put the step on. Half gets through the challenges. He's 2 metres out from the try line. Greg McNally. He'll play it to Penkovic. Penkovic will link with Bezic. Bezic brings it right. Here's Pownall. Pownall taking on
2 on 1.
There was 2 on 1 there. And Featherstone have come up with possession. Greg Worthington coming down the left-hand side as well, escaping the clutches of the 20-metre line. Littler came across to make the tackle. Saxton runs forward from dummy half, always dangerous when he does that.
Yeah, he's got good feet and good late feet at the line, and I said he's got an offload on him, hasn't he? Wins him a penalty. Come on, boys.
No, I thought there was 2 on 1 down there, actually.
Yeah, definitely was. I mean, he skipped around the defender, but he still laid a finger on him, so technically it's 2 on 1.
Featherstone with their 7th penalty. Kicking the ball into Leigh's half of the field, and they'll start this set 30 metres from the line. Lockwood will take the next hit up, or the first hit up off the penalty. And drives his way inside the 20-metre line. To the right, it's moving Crossley, who keeps it moving to James. Leigh hold him up. Briscoe was obstructed by Crossley at the back. Nothing said. Featherstone still in possession, working the ball across the 10-metre line. Quick play the ball to Ellis. Ellis brings it back to James.
Shot Hopkins.
Well read.
Real
Read
solid
that.
contact, that, wasn't it?
Did well there, Hoppy. I didn't think he could read.
Rovers moving the ball left. It's Finn. Finn ghosted his way through and ghosted his way over. Oh, after so much good defence, that was a bit of a soft try, that wasn't it?
Very soft, really. It's very rare you'll see Liam Finn get tackled with the ball. He's a pretty clever player, but he must have spotted half the gap there and just fell off the tackle.
So Liam Finn with his 9th try of the season moves Featherstone 14 points to 8 in front. Just what Leigh didn't want, Pete.
Yeah, the gap's not too big now, though. You have to say the game's still in the balance, and I think Leigh will have to carry some confidence from their previous victories in the past few weeks and try and find that spirit to win.
So Finn having a discussion with the referees. About 10 metres in from the touchline, over on this left-hand side. Rovers currently up by 6 points in this one. And of course, Featherstone were knocked off the top of the championship midweek by Sheffield.
Fans make some noise.
Yeah, definitely. They get behind us now. I know the lads won't be happy with that try, though. Seemed pretty soft, and they've worked on that all week, closing him down, so I know they won't be happy with that.
Finn strikes
Great
the conversion. Good kick. 16 points to 8 is the score. And it's in favour of Rovers.
It must be quite demoralising, lads, when the boys have held a really strong attack from Featherstone all game, and now it's looking like a mountain to climb.
Yeah, like I say, it's just a bit soft, wasn't it? So we're going to get back into the game. Like I say, it's a bit of a kick in the guts for that. Try to be conceded.
They've gone for a mid-range restart.
He had a little
it's
look then.
been
Yes,
knocked
but Bezzy.
Here come Leigh. They've picked up possession. Hopkins
That's what it's
brushing
about.
away through 2.
Go
He's
on,
still going
Hoppy.
at Hopkins. He's put them just 5 metres out from the try line.
left.
Great shot
left.
for Bezic there.
Left.
With or without the ball.
Go.
Ball goes left. It's through the hands. Oh, Pownall has spilled
Back to
it.
one,
It goes
back
back,
to
it's
one.
back to 1. Here's Pownall
He
stepping.
must have come off Will Sharp's hand.
Leigh 5 metres out from the try line, just at the side of the post. Here comes Penkiewicz from dummy half. He's all held, and Leigh have a penalty.
What a fantastic response from Leigh.
Penkiewicz just wanted to get on with things really quickly there, wasn't he?
They have to. There's got to be a lot of urgency now.
Bloody hell.
Ball's pot right for Goulden, who gets
Good
it
run,
out to
Johnny.
Pownall.
Just stick it
Pownall
off.
for the line, but he's held up. Leigh still 2 metres out from the try line. Bezic's at dummy half now. Options in field. He sends it to McNally, who dummies once, and then he's well held by Crossley.
Go again. Go. Let's go, Penk.
Here's Penkiewicz
Just hit him,
from
hit him
dummy
right
half.
into
He's
player.
deadly. Feeds
Finny.
it to Finnegan. Finnegan trying to spin his way through the challenges.
Short side.
Briscoe's down in the back play for the Centurions, but play goes on. Bezic. Line ball for Goulden. Ball's popped out. And a knock-on goes against Tommy Goulden. It was just squeezed out, wasn't it? He was taking the pass high.
Yeah, it's like a little bit panic stations there. It'd been a good, obviously a nice outcome would be a try there, but a good set would have been just keep them down here and a nice completed set without trying to panic too much. Like I said, there's plenty of time. There's no need to rush, but there's a good bit of pressure built by us.
And to be fair, there's still 20 minutes left as well.
That's what I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it was a bit of a pressure pass, but sometimes they come off, though. That's what game's about, isn't it? So, if he'd have took it and gone under the stakes, all them fans would have been cheering away.
Here we go again, Dave. Oh, he seems all right now, that player.
Come on with a stretcher. No, they've not yet. No. He's just scored. Bloody hell.
Their physio is really earning his corn today.
He's
isn't
done
it?
some shuttles.
See, our physio won't do that, just tells us get up and get on with it.
Apart from you, they have to carry you off.
Carry me off.
Rovers in possession, coming out of their own quarter. Spears plays it. Ellis then sends it infield looking for Crossley. Crossley, good run. Hopkins is all over him. Now it's James coming down the middle, taking on Thornley. Goulden also involved in the stop, as to his Hopkins.
Kick.
Finn kicking from inside his own 40.
Johnny, you've got to get there, Johnny. Johnny, get there.
Pownall's chasing it back.
He's
watching it all the way. He was waiting for the bounce. He's giving himself work to do. And then he puts a lot of faith in Gardner to take the ball. And Gardner brings it forward. Leigh still inside their own 10-metre line, though. Here's Littler. Littler linking. There's a break on here for the Centurions.
Good ball, though.
Hughes was well held. There's a penalty here, though. Sharp had to grab hold if he could then, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's like good ball, but I think it was a Greg, wasn't it?
No,
Not Greg?
Jack Hughes.
Bit of a difference, eh?
Just colour.
Leigh with their 11th penalty, kick it to touch. They'll start this attack from on halfway. Finnegan rolls it forward. Penkovic, who hates dummy half duties, dummies once, comes in field, drops it back to Thornley. Thornley wrapped up by 3, but still puts the Centurions forward. Leigh heading towards the 30-metre line.
Oh, come on, boys.
McNally.
Talk.
Oh, it all went a bit unstructured there for a sec, didn't it?
It's just talking to that's where it comes from.
Penalty, come on.
McNally was after the penalty, it wasn't forthcoming. Now it's left with Bezic, who drops it in field, and it's been spilled by Briscoe.
Some concerned looks in the commentary box now from the 2 injured players. They're not very happy.
Still 16 points to 8.
Kind of sticks to it.
Rovers in possession. It's Sharp. All held on his own 30-metre line in centre field. He'll play it back to Ellis, who spins it left looking for Hardman. Hardman through the hands to Greg Worthington, who's been tricky to say the least this afternoon. He plays it back to Saxton, who rolls it forward, looks for an offload. Couldn't quite find it, but plays the ball back quickly to Ellis. Now Hardman, on his shoulder, he finds Greg Worthington. Littler's been penalised for a head-high tackle.
Must have been an eye, not Mount.
So the gap's still 8 points. Further chance here for Rovers. They're inside the Leigh 20 at the start of this set. It's battle stations now as far as the defence is concerned. Lockwood takes the first carry. Leigh hold him 10 metres from the try line. Ellis moves it right looking for Crossley. He tries to get through Briscoe. Rovers now 5 metres out from the line. Ellis spins it right looking for Finn. Finn brings it back in field looking for Mariano on the angle. He's held 5 metres out of the line as well. Ellis slips it left. Finn keeps it moving. Hardman's there. Hardman over the top. Here's Saxton. Saxton puts the step on and it takes him in. But is there a penalty for Leigh? There is. Obstruction. Saxton running behind his own man.
I think Greg Worthington held made over. Is it Penky back? I think he held Penky back then. I think he held Penky back then, so right call.
Leigh getting on with play quickly. Goulden bringing it right back at the Featherstone defence. He's put down on his own 20-metre line though. Now Littler springs it left. For Bezic. All held in the midfield. Penkovic onto Littler, who's trying to inspire. Really did take a punishing hit there. He'll get up to play it though, just outside his own 30-metre line. Hopkins, good run, but has the ball dislodged. Referee has seen this as a zero play though. Featherstone putting the ball through the hands all the way out to Saxton, who takes on Maiden.
Yes, Maiden
Nice puts him in touch.
Oh, it's that free play rule, isn't it?
But it's all back to where that original infringement took place. Are you in favour of this rule, lads?
I like it, to be fair. I mean, I think they should alter it where you can't kick it, so it might improve, obviously, skill level with the hand and stuff. But I think it's a good rule, especially for, I mean, really, because we're attack-minded players, so it's good to, you can try off-the-cuff things, what you wouldn't be able to try on an average set. So I'm in favour of it, but I'd take the kicking out. I'd just say you're not allowed to kick and just play in the hands.
I don't think you take the kicking out. It spoils a bit of fun in it, though, no?
I just think it's a bit comical when everyone's kicking all over.
Oh yeah, especially, I know what you mean, like when Finney gets here, chips on his own line, but yeah, that's a bit daft. But it's worth a gamble.
Rovers in possession from the base of that scrum. Second tackle is run in by Lockwood. Lockwood over on this left-hand side, 20 metres in from touch, plays it to Ellis. Now it's with Finn in the middle. He pops it back for Matty Dale. Dale all held, but Featherstone edging their way further forward. Here comes James, good run down the middle. Those markers just dropped off for a second. Now Ellis running forward again. This time slips it out to Crossley. Crossley has been able to place that ball down, and it's left a trail of defenders in his wake as well. No one was stopping Steve Crossley there, were they?
No, that's a big boy in it, so he's going to take some stopping from, especially from 5 metres out. But again, it's not a typical try we concede that though. So glad to see what went on, but it's not a try we normally concede that.
I think after such a bruising encounter in the first half, a lot of big tackles going, it's taken a toll on the defence, and they're just starting to crack a little bit now.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, I think we put as much pressure on them, but they seem to be standing strong. So I think we need to regroup, and the game's far from gone, so we just stick in there and I'll try and get back in the game, but it's going to have to take something special. So our halfback needs to get together, and obviously Johnny needs to work with them and see if we can come up with something to change the momentum in this game.
I mean, there's still 12 to 14 minutes remaining of this game, dependent on how many injuries that Featherstone have gone down for so far.
Yeah, exactly. No comment, Dave.
The gap, though, currently 12 points. Finn looking to make it 14. And he strikes the extras as well from beneath the posts. 22 points to 8 in Featherstone Rovers' favour. So 22 points to 8. Leigh go for a short restart. They know they need possession. It's come back in favour of the Centurions. Oh, then he's spilled by Johnny Pownall straight into an on-rushing Featherstone Rovers player. It's Finn of all people.
But when it's not going your way, it's really not going your way, and at the moment it's looking a pretty desperate situation for Leigh, but as you say, plenty of time.
Crossley spinning, met by a heavy challenge, spins the ball out. How did Bob Bessick keep hold of that?
It's the old hands through the legs drill. When you're in the under sevens, it's paid off.
Leigh back in possession. Briscoe bringing it through the middle.
Okay, we need a try soon, Dave.
Yeah. How long have we got?
10 minutes remaining, plus
definitely.
whatever's left from the timekeepers.
Try or a repeat set.
Here's Thornley down the middle of the ground. He'll play it to Penkovic. Leigh have won the penalty.
Let's go.
And Littler will run it in.
Stuart.
Good run from Stuart Littler. Excellent run from Stuart Littler. He's after his 100th point, but he's held up. Penkovic moves it left.
Uphill,
Leigh
not pass
coming
from
back into the middle. Hopkins. He's stopped on the try line. In fact, he's held up right on the line. He's going to be sent back to the 10-metre line again.
Get the feeling Leigh are going to have to make the most of every chance they get in the half of Featherstone. We roll back now. Penkovic will go right. Bezic, McNally. And then the ball was given to Stuart Littler, but he didn't have much momentum to run forward. He's rumbled forward. It's about 8 metres now. Gets up lethargically, rolls it to Penkovic. Nice little step inside by Bezic.
We need to go now.
It's about 4 metres now.
Get out to the left.
Leigh fans urging their team on. Penkovic
wide up.
darting through.
Get over Briscoe.
Nice little ball. And Briscoe! He thinks it's over. He's knocked on, and the ball has been lost, and it's back with Featherstone.
Unfortunate there. He'd done everything but score there, Briscoe, and all of a sudden Featherstone have tapped it.
Himself as well.
They're down the ground. Leigh in a bit of trouble with Briscoe out of the line.
They got away with that a bit there, Featherstone. Leigh should have scored, really.
Worthington in possession just inside his own half of the field. He'll play back to Finn, who pushes it through the hands right to Spears. He'll stand and play it back to Finn, who moves it left. And Rovers still continue to come forward. Matty Dale with the little pass there.
Briscoe's going off.
Now it's Hardman. Going down the middle. Done well there, Hardman. Featherstone on the edge of the 20-metre line. Last tackle. Finn, little chip over.
Oh, get there, come on.
Don't let it roll.
Gardner a bit
Did well there, considering.
in the back, but he's done well there, Gardner.
Running, yes, Gardner.
Excellent running. He's knocked Matty Dale off his feet. Leigh still inside their own 10-metre line, though. Steve Maiden running forward from dummy half. Centurions still at the wrong end of the ground. Time ticking down.
Again. Go again.
8 minutes plus stoppages remaining. 22 points to 8 is the scoreline in favour of Featherstone Rovers. Remember, it was 6-all at the break. Bezic to his left, uses McNally. Leigh have got the overlap. Good work. Here's
She stopped for.
Hughes manages to slip the ball in field. Leigh keeping the movement going. Pownall's eventually tackled off that little offload from Gardner. Leigh 40 metres out from their own line. Crosby takes it into a 3-man challenge. He's rolled over on his back. Last tackle signalled here. Bezic through the hands. Out to Goulden. Goulden puts it on that
Meadow, you've got him there.
route again.
Meadow.
Here's Maiden. Maiden takes it. Maiden tries to flick the ball out. Saxton grabbed him.
They should have fly kicked it on.
Maybe should have just thrown a speculator, or tapped it, or just booted it or something. Straight in his teeth.
Rovers back in possession. Sharp trying the nifty footwork, but Leigh watch him. Rovers 25 metres out from their own line. Saxton brings it forward for about 5 metres gain there. Worthington at dummy half. Slips it right for Lamont Bryan.
Take him back, good defence.
Great tackling from the Centurions. Forcing the man back. Speculative pass left for Greg Worthington. Good little stepping run from him. And he gets over his own 40-metre line. Quick play the ball to Kay. He drives over the halfway line for Rovers. They know that they've just got to keep it simple, really, Featherstone. They've got the points on the board. It's back with Finn. That's as good as a pass to Johnny Pownall, though. Took it 5 metres out from his own line. Good kick return too. Rovers holding him up, though, and forcing him back. Penkovic has Bezic to his left, and Littler waiting a pass, and Littler takes it.
Go.
Now they put the hands on. Hughes tried to keep it moving quickly, but Gardner just overshot the play, hadn't they?
Yeah, they don't really have much options at the moment, Leigh. They just got to keep going for it and take those risks. Unfortunately, it didn't come off that time.
Yeah, so I know sometimes you do need to try these. When you're behind, you've got to come up with something, but I just thought it was a bit too much, that. Especially like we've got a lot of pressure on ourselves now on our own line again.
It's going to be a scrum, another scrum with head and feed to Rovers on the edge of the 20-metre line.
How much easier is it to sort of spot passes or little kicks in behind that you could be making? But if you're on the pitch, it'd be a lot harder. It's a lot different watching.
Different from ground level.
Honestly, no, if I were playing from up here, I think I'd have been man at match today. I'd have scored more than Ryan.
Easy.
Yeah, you spot loads from here easy.
I'd say it's just frustrating because obviously you can see a lot more, but on the pitch, each of the battle, and you can obviously the view for me is miles better in it, so you can see a lot more.
Split second thinking as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Bostock's in possession for Featherstone. The 15 metres out from the Leigh line. Kay's moved into dummy half. He'll push it right for Lamont Bryan. No real fancy footwork from him. Just a straightforward drive to the 10-metre line. If Leigh could come up with one of those intercepts, they'd do well.
Well done, Stu. Come on, someone
It's
hit it.
back with Hardman, who keeps it moving to Worthington. He's had a great game this afternoon, Worthington. He's been everywhere. Okay, runs it to the middle, takes on Crosby, takes on Hopkins, yields 5 metres out from the try line.
Get up, keep
Then
going,
spun
keep going.
left to
Payne.
Finn. Can they put pressure on Finn? Oh, he's kicked it straight into Tommy Goulden's arms, but Goulden's got it back.
On,
Oh no, the ball's been lost by Duffy into the arms of Dale. Rovers have another 6 tackles coming up. They might not need them. Here's Hardman working his way on the left-hand side. Stopped 2 metres out. Kay to the middle with Finn, who keeps it moving to Bostock. Bostock trying to get over the top of Hopkins. Still the 2 metres out here, Featherstone. Kay goes for it. Kay's knocked on.
Come
That's
on,
good.
boys, we need something here.
Good defence from Leigh.
Yeah, definitely had to give it Spencer as well.
So Tom Spencer's been given the official man of the match, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's who I'd have gone from. Definitely, I think he's ran as hard as he can and he's just tackled everything that runs at him. But that's Tom Spencer for you, though. There's not much between the ears on that lad. But
Leigh moving, playing down the left-hand side. Here's Jack Hughes. Hughes out to Gardner. Gardner stepping in field. He's done all right there, Matty Gardner. Put down 30 metres out from his own line. Leigh, I suppose, have to chance their arm now, don't they, with the clock ticking
yeah,
now.
just play a little bit.
Ball's been lost by Crosby. And the referee is wiping the zero tackle and allowing the counter-attack. Here comes Saxton down the left-hand side. Hopkins across there to tackle him. Now the referee calls a zero tackle. Rovers just 5 metres inside the Leigh half. Lamont Bryan all held again by a 3-man challenge. Kay left to Finn, who keeps it moving to Lockwood. A no look past them finds Worthington, who's all tackled by Penkovic low down. Lockwood again. This time takes a drive. Crosby watches him. Rovers now 30 metres away from the Leigh line. Finn in field. It's been intercepted by Duffy. He's done really well there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did. He pushed well from the inside because they were short of numbers as well.
Penkovic moves into dummy half. And it's with Hopkins. Leigh at the wrong end of the ground, as they have been for much of the last 20 minutes, in fairness. Finnegan trying to
head again,
get some progress on the left. That looked like a head-eye shot. Lamont Bryan all over the top. It's not the first time that he's done that in this game either.
All in front of him.
Bezic back to Duffy, who tries to bash his way through the middle. He's still inside their own half of the field. Good defence this from Featherstone. Littler gets through the first impact of the tackle from Lamont Bryan, slips the ball out to Penkovic. It's brought right through Bezic. It's then stolen from Bezic. Rovers back in possession again. It's just not happening, is it?
Second half's completely going against us. Like everything we do, every bounce at ball, it looks of it, but it's just a shame that first half effort obviously ain't enough, is it?
Yeah, 6-all at half-time, remember. 22 points to 8 now in favour of Featherstone. And Rovers in possession. 35 metres away from the Leigh line. Putting the ball through the hands to Bussey, who decides to try and get through the middle himself. He's won a penalty for his side as well.
He dived a bit then, didn't he? Yeah.
Must be frustrating to be trailing, but it's not through lack of quality or lack of effort. Just bad luck there and a good Featherstone performance.
I can't lack the effort. We never can with our boys, but just not happened today for one reason or another. And yeah, it's frustrating.
You sometimes get periods of games just like this, though, don't you? Where nothing goes right despite all your best effort.
Yeah, that's it. But obviously, we're playing a good side in Featherstone where they seem to take the chances very well. So you need to be consistent for 80 minutes against these lads.
Rovers attack that penalty. Crossley goes forward. Lamont Bryan took the first impact. It was a heavy one. Crossley will stand and play it 10 metres out from the try line. The hooter goes in the background. Featherstone Rovers with the last play of the game. They've gone for the drop goal. The drop goal is successful. And 23 points to 8 is how it finishes here at the Sports Village.
That's how arrogant he is. Kicked it with his left foot then.
Disappointing second half as far as Leigh are concerned, and they've seen tries today scored for Featherstone by Frankie Mariano, Liam Finn, Steve Crossley and Lamont Bryan. Liam Finn kicking 3 goals, and that last second drop goal in response to Centurions coming up with a try through Ryan Duffy in the first half. 2 goals from the boot of Greg McNally. It was all good in the first half, could do better perhaps in the second, but not through any lack of effort. From the Sports Village here at Leigh, I'd like to thank our co-commentators today for their time in
cheers. Thanks for having us, Dave. Cheers.
Cheers, Dave.
And Ryan Briley. My thanks as well to Pete Jackson.
Pleasure as always. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
And for Leigh on video and Leigh Centurions TV, we're signing off here with a defeat, 23 points to 8. We'd like to thank all our sponsors though who have covered us. For Leigh on video, Asplat Office Supplies and the Shield Guarding Company. For Leigh Centurions TV, Codex Recruitment Services, Atico Hair Design and SR Waite Electrical Contractors, and for LeighLife.com, Widows Mason Solicitors and Leigh Sports Village and Codex Recruitment Services. Again, my thanks to everybody who's joined us for this broadcast, and we'll be back again soon.